Hey everybody, I've had a few people email me and request about some of the other exotics that I keep, and I was like, okay, well that's cool. You know, I'm mainly on YouTube doing my thing for education for people that are bird owners, but I do have several other exotics that I use when I do classes with kids, you know, educational programs and stuff like that. So I figured, why not? I guess I'll just show everybody what I got sitting around the house, huh? So anyway, this is going to be a short video of my giant Madagascar day gecko, which is a female, and my white tree frog, which is a male, and their vivarium. So let's have a look. It is, of course, an Exoterra because that's absolutely, you know, the best on the market, I think, for vivariums at the moment. You've got the UVB lighting, so she's got that going. Well, they both have it going all day long. And then at nighttime, we've got the black light fixture, which is actually awesome. It's pretty cool. It makes a lot of the plants that I have in there just go all kind of crazy colors at night, which is just really cool. And it also keeps the whole vivarium, you know, at a certain temperature and degrees. I don't ever let the temperature get below 80. I like for it to stay fairly hot and humid in there, and I keep the humidity level at about 60 degrees when it gets its lowest. I like to spray it twice a day, which for everyone out there in tea land, you know, don't go out and buy these expensive sprayers. Go to the dollar store and get some distilled water for a few bucks and spray. If you use it out of the tap, it's going to cause spots all over the glass. So if you use distilled water, however, a lot of people don't know that, but it doesn't do that. So anyway, I'll show you the inside. They've got their little Repti cave, which nobody uses. I actually, my Vendetta, my day gecko, she's used it one time. I was cleaning out the vivarium and could not find her and got a little freaked out, and I went, oh my God, where did she go? Did she get out? Oh God. And I looked, and she was hiding in there. Now, the only thing you can see in there right now is a cricket running in there and my reflection in the glass, but it's always good that they've got little hide spots and stuff because it, you know, makes them feel more secure. And that's an awesome product. Great product. And I also have a really large water bowl in there for them. I'm going to go ahead and open this up, which, you know, has the locking mechanism, which is completely idiot and child-proof, might I add. It's not just child-proof, it is idiot-proof. I've had a couple of my friends come over thinking that they could open this thing up and could not do it, and I got some great laughs. Anyway, they've got the really large water bowl, which has the cricket saver in it, so I don't end up with dead, drowned crickets every day. Have several bromeliads and orchids. I also have some English ivy, and I forget what this guy's called. It's a really cool plant. I love the colors on it. And it looks really cool under the black light. And I also have some bamboo that I did. I just got from a craft store. It was untreated, and I actually went to school for floral designing, so I designed the whole thing myself, which I'm fairly proud of. And then of course I've got the fake Exoterra stick-on stuff, which they just love because they love to get in and hide, which, you know, is great for my little frog. And this is Miss Vendetta back here in the back. Let's see if we can get a good shot of her. Yeah, there we go. She's real pretty. When I got her, guys, she was in a, get this, 5-gallon aquarium with, and I mean aquarium, not terrarium, not vivarium, nothing. She was in a 5-gallon aquarium with nothing but a sprig of fake plants and some little pinhead crickets, which, you know, a lot of people don't know. Little pinhead crickets are, you know, about the size of my pinky nail, and certainly not hardy enough for this big girl. So since she has been here, I have been feeding her full-grown adult-sized crickets, and I have been using a dust for actually it's used for chameleons. Zoo Med and nobody's come out with a specific dust for day geckos yet. So when they do, I'll start using that. But until then, I'm using this chameleon dust, and it has worked wonders on her. She has plumped up and gotten so much fatter since she's been here. But she's got the most beautiful little face on her. And she's so funny because some nights I'll go, what is that thumping around in there? And she'll be in there just hanging out, or she'll be jumping back and forth from branch to branch, or worse yet, and I know a lot of people don't know this, but geckos actually will bark, and she barks. She will sit in there and bark, and I just have to sit and laugh because it's hilarious. So anyway, back to the setup. She has a little extra dish right down here where I will occasionally, not always, but occasionally put some mealworms in and a little extra of the calcium dust in case she, feels like she needs a little extra calcium. And then my little frog, he loves to hide in all the greenery, and I love the greenery because we all know what that looks like, don't we? So let's see if I can't spot him. I bet he's around the glass. There he is. Not too little, huh? He's kind of a big old fat guy. Look at him. He's kind of fat. But when I do classes with the children for educational programs, they love this guy because I'll take him out, and white tree frogs are very easily handleable, and the kids just love him. However, she stays right in there. She has obviously made up her mind that humans are no good and that they are not worth her time, and she has bum rushed me a few times when I've opened up the vivarium trying to get out and just take off and say, I'm heading back to Madagascar. So yeah, so for everybody that's been asking, that is my vivarium setup. So thanks for asking. Any questions or comments, just leave them and let me know. Thanks, guys.